Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 11 and our new online class. I will be doing an overview of every week, so you should start with the video that is the overview, just like this one. So, welcome to online learning. I know that this is not something that either one of us signed up for. We all thought that we would come back from spring break, we would see each other again, and we would move on with our class just the way we had started. And now we are in new uncharted territory. I've taught online before. I've taught comp online, so I have some experience doing that, and I have experience organizing things so that it's fairly easy to follow, and hopefully you can figure it out easily. If not, I'm very committed to getting you through this class, so just reach out to me and we can either Zoom or we can email back and forth. Just so you know, if you have trouble with internet connections, Wi-Fi, the building is still open. Even though we are in a do not leave your house order from the governor right now, you can go and sit in your car even and access the Wi-Fi, or you can go into the building and access the Wi-Fi from there. There are computer labs that are open, and you can use those as well. And I know that our building maintenance workers are just working around the clock, making sure that everything gets cleaned right away and is a safe place. So I just wanted to let you know about that. So welcome to online learning in week 11. Okay, so the first thing is first things first. We just need to make sure we have some details done. The first thing you should do every single week is print your course schedule. Our course schedule that we were using before break is now null and void. I have gone through and picked them apart, picked out the most essential things that we need to do this semester to make sure that you get all of the information that you need from this class, and I kind of let everything else fall away. So I will be doing a course schedule for every week, which will also be useful as a checkoff list, like a to-do list. And so you start at the top and you go straight down to the bottom, and it looks like this right here. This is not the whole thing. I just took a quick screenshot of it so you'd have some idea of what it looks like. The content is in this column. Here's your to-do list. This is where you can find your stuff. This is the due date, and then you check it off here. Okay, most things are going to be due Sunday night at 11:30, but you can see that there are some things that I want you to do on Monday, and as soon as possible. Anything that's kind of weird, I usually highlight in red. Okay, so then it kind of jumps out at you. All right, so make sure you print that course schedule so you can keep track of what you're supposed to be doing all week. And don't forget about our Zoom meeting that's at 6 o'clock tonight. We will meet and I'll answer questions, and I'll go through this sort of methodically so you know exactly what to expect and what to do. Okay, also at 6 o'clock tonight, all of your homework that was supposed to be due on the 16th of March, when we were supposed to come back from spring break, all of that is due. So I have a folder here that has all of the assignment folders and discussion links. It's all linked in here in content. So it's also, I put it on an announcement on Sunday so you guys could access it then. All right, so don't forget to get all of that in before the 6 o'clock deadline, because that is due at class time, just like it would have been if it were March 16th. There's one other weird thing here. It's number 4. There is an important survey. It's a 1 question and it's anonymous. and it's worth 20 points. And so please go and do that tonight. I need that to be done, or today. It needs to be done Monday, March 30th. I have a meeting on Tuesday, and I need to be able to have a good sense of GPAs across the board in both 860 and 960. So please make sure to just go on, click one, it's one multiple choice question, and that's it, and it's all anonymous. So please do that. And then when you're done, it says something to the effect of, do you want to submit another answer or something like that, and it says it's submitted. Just take a screenshot of that and upload it to the assignment folder, and then you will get your 20 points. Okay, so there's that. All right, and this is all of the things that we are doing this week. So you can see that there's the 1 question survey. This course schedule will be right up here, and this video will be up here too. And I will also post this PowerPoint without the audio. So in case you want to go through and look at it without having to be in a video situation, you can do that as well. So you can see that we have lots of categories this week. We're kind of catching up because we've missed 2 weeks of instruction and we haven't seen each other for a month. So we're kind of catching up this week. All right, so the first part of our agenda for this week is a review of VoiceThread. Some of you have been using it and know how to do it, and it's no big deal. What you should know is that over this break, Normandale has acquired a site license for VoiceThread. So you're going to have to verify your email address and that it's you. It is just like one click that says, yep, it's me, and then you're in. I did do a VoiceThread tour. I did this video mostly for my 860 students who have never used it, but it might be useful for you as well. I meant it to be for both. I think it's more geared to 860, but if you need a little refresher, this is a little video that I made to make it easier. You need to go onto this. This is a VoiceThread link. It brings you to your home page on VoiceThread, and this is how you're going to register through our site license. So just click on this, verify it's you, and then you're all signed in automatically to the Normandale site license VoiceThread. So make sure and just click on that. I also linked the tutorials in case that you need a refresher. And then as I was Googling around, there is this great cheat sheet that Georgetown University made that has all kinds of screenshots with arrows explaining all of the different parts. So I thought it was kind of cool, and so I linked it here in case you wanted to check that out. But you guys have already been doing VoiceThread, so you might be able to just skip this altogether. But just don't skip this one. Go ahead and click on that, verify your account, and make sure that you're signed in with Normandale, okay? All right, the next thing that you're going to do is there's a VoiceThread out there that I made for you. This is a VoiceThread. You can see that it's a link now. It looks a little bit different than it used to, but this VoiceThread is going to be on figurative language, okay? And so here is the PowerPoint that doesn't have any audio. So here's the presentation in VoiceThread. Here's the PowerPoint that doesn't have any audio in case you want to go back and look at it. And then there is a little assignment, a figurative language assignment. I did type up the directions here. They're also on the assignment folder, but you need to do this on a separate document and follow the directions. The directions are at the end of the VoiceThread, okay? And then there are written directions as well. So that is your figurative language assignment. And then we'll go on to the next thing here. All right. Our next category is close reading. And you were supposed to have done some work that was due today or at 6 o'clock with finding the lost city was the easy part. This essay, you were supposed to annotate for purpose and do a blue sheet on it. So you should be very familiar with this text, and you're going to go ahead and go into quizzes and do a quiz on this text. That was assigned. That was very clear in the directions before we went on break that there would be a quiz on this. So I am a woman of my word. There is your quiz. You also have some close reading with a new article that's called The Lost City That Isn't. And what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing. You're going to read it and do a blue sheet on it. And you need to have this done before you can do another activity for this week. So this is going to be one of your very first things that you do this week. You have a QQMS that's due on Sunday night as well for chapter 19. So that you know how to do that. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time explaining because you already know how to do it, QQMS. You might be out of practice, but you can do it. So that's your close reading and your QQMS for this week. And then we're going to spend some time in rhetoric. Okay? You were supposed to read and annotate chapter 4 of Thank You for Arguing. I gave that to you before the break. I promised you a quiz on this when we got back. So as I am a woman of my word, there is a quiz for chapter 4 of Thank You for Arguing. There's also a video here. There's a couple of videos actually, and they're both done by my friend Jan. We share materials because we do the same class, and so she did the rhetoric crash course, and she also did the rhetorical analysis from The Lost City That Isn't. So remember, this is the article that I said that you needed to blue sheet, and now you're going to be using that blue sheet in this video. So she's going to walk you through exactly what you have to do for that, and there is a rhetorical analysis worksheet that you're going to need to print for this. So make sure to have that ready for you. So you have your work and the rhetorical analysis printed, and you'll go through this video and she'll walk you through your assignment, and then you're going to upload your assignment into the assignment folder. And there's many steps. There's directions in the assignment folder of every single thing that you need to hand in there. And then you're done for the week. So if you have any questions, you can definitely email me, or you can set up an appointment to Zoom. But I just also wanted to show you the navigation that we're going to be doing for our online class. So here is D2L, and here's where I'm going to be writing notes to you. I'll still write notes to you here. Sometimes I'll even do a little video just to say hello. But right here, this is where you're going to check every day, make sure I don't have a note. Then you're going to also be stationed in content. So I'm going to go to content right now, and you will see that everything is going to be organized by weeks. And here is week 11 right here. I've already clicked on it, but I'm just going to click on it again. So here's week 11, and you can see week 11. And then here's our one question survey, which is 20 points right there. Here's the link again. I have it right here. These are the directions. Then we have homework that's due tonight at 6 o'clock. So you have your Joyce article. Everything is right here in this folder. So every time you see these little dots, this is a new folder. And then here's Introduction to VoiceThread. Here's your academic language stuff. Here's close reading stuff. Here's your QQMS. And that's an assignment folder. And then here is rhetoric. So this is where you're going to be stationed, and you can click on any of these links and it takes you right to where you need to be.